Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be a affordable makeup look where I'm just using everything pretty much affordable that you guys can either get at Walmart, Ulta, Rite Aid, and Target. Let's not forget about Target. So all these products, you can find them. There is two products obviously that I couldn't change up, which it was my beauty blender and also a eye primer. It's from Peace Louise, and this eye primer, I just absolutely love it. As you guys can see for this look today, putting this eye primer like legit just brings life to these eyeshadows, to the metallics and the matte. It's just an absolutely beautiful primer. It just gives it like so much life to the makeup look. So those were the two items that were obviously not affordable. After that, everything else was affordable. You guys will see I kind of had a hiccup with my foundation, but I think it worked out at the end. I don't know, you guys let me know how it looks. Let's not get into that. I did ask you guys on my social media on Instagram. I don't have Twitter yet. I do have it, but I don't use it a lot. I want to start using it a lot more. So I will leave my social media down below. That's when I pretty much ask you questions, what kind of looks you guys want me to do, as well as here you guys can leave a comment down below to kind of suggest what kind of looks you guys want to see from me. But today I have 3 palettes and I didn't know which one I wanted to do. I actually wanted to do them all, but slowly I will definitely be doing them all. And I made you guys choose. I put a poll to see which of these 3 Profusion palettes you guys wanted to see me do, and as you guys can see today, the Sienna one. So only I think one person said the pink shade, which I kind of wanted more people to kind of say the more color ones, because I wanted to take myself out of the comfort zone. But don't worry, I will be doing more looks with these palettes that you guys can see. They're very pigmented to play with just for $10. It's just a beautiful palette. Keep all these beautiful palettes because I feel like this is a very longer intro. So if you guys want to see how I got this affordable beautiful makeup look, then you know, just go ahead and keep watching. That's it. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the bell so you guys know when I upload a video, which is usually once a week. Love you guys. I'm going for it just yet, so you know, brace yourselves. Anyways, I haven't primed my eyes, so we're gonna go ahead and prime our eyes. I'm using it's a Sunny brush. I bought this from Amazon 7 years ago and it's still standing. Not most of them, but some of them are still standing. And these were one of the best brushes that I ever bought. No doubt. If you guys are interested in these brushes, I will try to link them down below. It's been such a long time. I'll try to go to my past orders if you guys are interested in trying them. I absolutely love these. And it's been 7 years. And like the name hasn't even come off. And some of them that I had for not even a year, the name has come off. So that will show you guys something. Anyways, I'm using Shiny Cosmetics. And I'm using the brush E11, which is an eyeshadow brush to prime my eyes. And I'm going in with my Louise Base Pro base eye primer. Somehow I'm forgetting the words. And I didn't do anything. I just I usually kind of clean up my brows, and I didn't. And I'm just gonna kind of clean them up slowly with this, because this just literally covers everything. and a little goes such a long way. Like, I feel like I put too much, so I'm gonna put a little bit over here, because like I said, a little does go a long way. Like, I legit cover my whole eyelid right now with the leftovers that I have. I'm sounding like I have food. I wanted to see if I wanted to do a wing liner, but I'm not sure. Actually, I feel like you guys are too far back, so I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer to me. You guys are closer enough. Anyways, I'm gonna put a little bit into the other side. Like I was saying, I didn't know whether to do a liner or not, so I probably won't. I kind of want to keep this a little bit more matte, like not matte, but like, I don't know if it's natural or matte, or just maybe I just don't want to use a liner today. Like, I love liners, I just really haven't been loving them super lately. To buff out a little bit more my base, I'm using the BH Cosmetics 122 brush right here, and I'm just buffing everything out. I like making sure everything's nice and blended, and I don't set this because, to be honest, this just literally sets on his own. That's now that we set our eyes, we're gonna get started with our eyes. What are we gonna get started with? We're gonna get fall, so therefore, you know, the eye look is more, I mean, the matte look is more appropriate. I think so. Now, some rambling, let's get started, and I'm going to go in with Serendipity. I'm using, I am using, so I'm going in with this shade right here, which is Serendipity. I think that's how. And I'm going with the Morphe R37 brush. And like I said, I love these brushes, but this one, it's already fading, when the shiny one still has. Put it on my crease. I am putting the yellow in my crease, and I'm going to go in. I like to tilt my head, I don't know why, because it helps me kind of find my crease, because I have hooded eyes. Therefore, when I go like this, you guys can see, you can barely see it, so I like to tilt my head a little bit, raise my eyebrows up, and as you can see, my crease is right here. So that's what I like to do. And I'm just gonna go in and with this transition shade, I'm going back and forth. So I'm doing like kind of windshield wiper motions. It's so hard for me to say that for some reason. And now that we've moved on, we're gonna go ahead and dipping up the crease, which is what I love. And go ahead and go in with Dynasty, not Destiny, Dynasty, which is this color right here. So we're gonna go in with Dynasty, and I'm gonna deepen up. Going to go in a little bit more deeper, and we're going to go in with Cryptic. I'm gonna go in with Cryptic, which is right here, and it's a more deep reddish orangey shade. We're gonna keep this very daytime. I'm trying to keep this very daytime. I don't want it to go off the rails and make it all dark just yet. So this one, I'm gonna take it into my crease and also my outer corner. So I'm first dabbing the color in my outer corner, and then I'm gonna bring it into halfway into my crease. I don't want it all the way into my crease. And like you see, these are not super dark colors. Again, I kind of want to keep it a little bit more daytime. And to blend it out, I'm going to go back with my R37 brush and just blending the edges out as I'm like, you always want to make sure your edges are nice and blended. I don't think you want to have harsh edges. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Some people like to work one side at a time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Again, because I actually, you know, I'm putting definition into the eyes, but I want a little bit more. And with a burnt orange shade, and it's called Dapper, and it's like right here. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here and deepen up my crease. I'm so tempted to use this dark rich brown that's called Cozy. It's like really is cozy me up, but I'm not gonna take the bait. Very nice, so we'll see. But with this one, I am going again in my inner corner. I want the dramatic in my inner corner, and I'm kind of flicking it a little. And you guys will start seeing the difference as you guys can see. I am going back and kind of blending it with the crown crease brush. It's same base to cut the crease. Shadow brush, it's just a normal flat crease brush right here, and I'm gonna be spraying it with my e.l.f. matte blotting mist spray. It could be any mist, doesn't matter what it is. I just like spritzing it because it gives me a more metallic. We're going in with this one right here. Best when they're used when you guys actually wet the brush. That's what I noticed. Now I'm gonna go in with Cryptic, and I'm gonna blend it. I didn't want to go in with Damper just because I already put Damper, so I'm gonna go in with Cryptic and kind of give it a more of a lighter shade, so it could go from kind of light to dark. And I am blending everything to make sure everything is nice and blended. I'm going again with Cryptic and doing the same thing in the other eye. just to kind of cover up the shade a little bit more. I mean, to cover up the lash line, I am going to be using, oh my god, look how nice. I'm gonna wait to be using a darker shade to kind of smudge out my lash line. So I'm gonna be using this brown shade right here and using it as just a little liner kind of thing. You apply those lashes. It doesn't look, obviously you could disguise the lash band because the lashes that I'm going to be using today, they're going to be a little bit thicker, so I kind of wanted to conceal them a little bit. Now that we went ahead and did this, I'm gonna tie line my waterline using the telescopic carbon black mascara right here. This is the, I love using these, but this one I like to use it more for my bottom lashes. I did not have any other affordable mascaras on hand, so I had to use this one. And I'm using these eyelashes. These are Eyelure X Nicole Guerrero 143, which means I love you in numbers. And it's this one. So I'm gonna put these lashes and a Guerrero X so we can work on our face. My under eyes. This is my first time actually using this pair of lashes. They were not a little bit difficult, but they just, like, I feel like they're just too there's too many, like they're just too thick for me. But anyways, we're gonna use it because they're already on, so therefore we're just gonna keep it going. Now we're moving on to the face. I'm going to be priming my eyes with the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. This one's like the only one that I actually have left out of the bunch. I used to have the only one that's actually Drugstore, kind of Ulta and Omar, to kind of use those shades. So now that I applied we're gonna go in with our foundation, and the foundation that I'll be using today is the e.l.f. Flawless foundation, and I am in the color Cashew, which is medium with olive skin tone. It's a little bit light, but trust me, at the end, it's gonna work out because that's what we do as makeup artists. We try to fix everything. So I'm using this foundation. Let's just take a moment for a prayer for this foundation. Anyways, I'm using these two concealers, which are for Wet and Wild. One is lighter, one is darker. Again, I like to use the brighter one to brighten my under eyes and the lower one to kind of blend in with my foundation. So the lighter one that I'm using is Light Medium Beige, and the darker one is Medium Tawny. And as you can see, this one is actually darker than my foundation. That's when we know we got a problem. And I'm just using to blend it in my ColourPop concealer brush that I use. It doesn't not have a name. I try to find it, but like since it doesn't have a name, it's a little bit more difficult to find them than I thought. Setting my eyes with the translucent powder. And I like to open up my eyes before setting it. Just so I can cover that whole area. With the medium deep Fit Me Loose powder brush that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the Morphe MR2 brush. And we looking a lot pale right now, but just wait. We're going to be looking better after this powder. Move on into our lower lash line, and since this is supposed to be a daytime look, I am going in with a nude eyeliner, and this one's from ColourPop, and it's in the name Dapper. And we're gonna start from basically dark to light. Do something else, but I think we're gonna keep it safe. I'm gonna tightline Dapper right in the waterline. I want to put it as close to my waterline as possible. We're gonna go in with Cryptic and blend Dapper out, buff that right in, make it a little bit smokier. I don't want to make it too smoky, but I definitely want to smoke that lower lash. I don't know if it's you guys, but like I love doing my lower lashes because it just brings light into the shade, I mean into the eyes, but oh my god, it's so sensitive. That's what I hate about doing my lower lashes. It's just I'm gonna finish with Dynasty, and I'm just gonna blend that shade right underneath just to give it more life. And to top it off, I am going to put right for my inner corner, I'm going to be using Exclusive and just bringing that color just more into the center. I just think it's such a beautiful color that why not make it the center. And I'm gonna put some lower lash mascara. I'm using the same one for my bottom lashes. I mean the same one from from my top lashes. I don't know how I'm losing my train of thought. And this mascara, look how hard it is. Like, I, for some reason, cannot push it in to save my life. Now we're gonna move on into contouring, because we definitely need to bring some color into this face, because you know the foundation didn't work out. Anyways, I'm gonna be using my Wet and Wild contouring palette in the name Caramel Toffee. This is a very loved palette because it just has all the shades are like, both of the shades are super beautiful. As you can see, I already hit pan. To be Drugstore, this is a amazing blendable contour and brightening under the eye set. Somehow I lost my train of thought. So I will be using that contour shade, and I'll be going in with a Morphe M404 brush, which the same brush that I'll be using all the time. We're gonna go in with our bronzer because I want to bring more color into the face, and I'm using my NYX Pro Matte bronzer, and this one's in the name Deep Tan, and I'm using the same stippling dual fiber brush to do so. So I'm just kind of blend everything. I'm using this big Morphe G22 brush and blush it up, and I am using this beautiful from Milani's Gold Rose de Oro Baked Powder Blush right here. Actually, so you want to be super careful when you are putting this blush with this spray. I just feel like I need to there's too much powder going on, and I kind of want to spray my face to kind of have everything blended and refresh the whole face. I'm going to highlight my face, and I'm going to be using this Wet and Wild Megaglo highlighter glow bar in the name Holly Gold Head here. And to highlight, I'm going to be using my Morphe M451 brush. It does break my brush. And I'm just going to just tap it so you can see, whoo, this is a super pigmented highlight. Like, this highlight did not came to play. I love doing my forehead. I'm doing every part that light hit as your reflection. I'm doing my nose as well. Don't worry, this looks rough, but I'll blend out at the end. And I'm going to be using my G22 to brush everything out, everything nice and seamless. We're gonna start with lining our lips, and I'm using the Morphe Honeymoon so I'm gonna be using this lip pencil from NYX in the color Nude Beige. I wanted to keep it very natural on the lips, since the eyes are the center of the tension. And I'm not even was gonna tell you guys, can you imagine? I am using the Morphe lip gloss in the color Chill. You guys have heard of me of using this before. I love this lip gloss. It's legit my favorite lip gloss. Like, I absolutely love it. It's just super buttery and creamy, and it glides so good. This concludes this makeup look. I hope you guys loved it and enjoyed spending some time with me. And if you guys have any suggestions of what kind of looks you guys want me to do next, don't hesitate to leave on the comments down below. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So until the next time.